Chinchows, Lantern Joe here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Insurgence Metroid Run Challenge. And before we get started, I would like to apologise. There was no episode of Prism last night. I have been all over the place this week because I went to a comedy show on Tuesday, and Tuesday's usually the day I get back from my brothers, on Power Zone. So I'm usually able to fall back into the mix of a week really easily. But this week, since I went to that comedy show, I've been all over the place. So sadly, I wasn't able to get an episode up to you guys on Wednesday because I've been sorting out my Draft League battles because I was quite far behind on being a recorder for Draft League. And if you didn't know, I record Draft League battles. I am one of the best recorders of Draft League battles. So I make sure that if those people who don't have a capture card, don't know what to do about their battles needing me to record, I'm the guy you talk to about that. So, if every now and then I have to take a day off YouTube just to do that and get myself back into the mix, I will. Well, because I need to retain my GOAT status, and I will retain it. Anyway, in the last episode, we made it right up here to, I think this town's called Dragon Town or something like that. Dragon Town. Alright, Dragon Town here in the Torren region, and of course, the reason why we're up here is because this is the middle point of Mount Rose. We need to go inside Mount Rose because that's where the Infernal Cultists are going to be doing their thing. They're trying to get after the crystal. The Deoxys people were trying to help us in the last episode get up here. And of course, also, I believe this is where the last sighting of the first Olga. So if he's around here, that'd be rather interesting. Also, I didn't realise there's a dive spot here. What's here? What is here? Really? That's all that's here? I mean, that was waste of time dive, but alright, thank you. Waste of time dive. All that for a Stardust. Okay, so here is the Mount Rose crater. I don't have rock climb, so I cannot, or rock climbing implement, so I cannot get up there yet, or any of these other places that require me to have rock climb. But that's okay. So I guess I can talk about my comedy show that I went to. So I went to go and see Dave Gorman, and he has a show called With Great Power Comes Great... With great power point becomes great... requires great responsibility point. So it's sort of like the Spider-Man quote, but it's not like the Spider-Man quote at all, is it now? Oh, and it was exactly what I needed to see. It was absolutely awesome. Dave Gorman is an amazing, amazing entertainer. If you don't know who Dave Gorman is, please go and look him up on YouTube. He is absolutely amazing. If you want if you want to see one of his things that he did, he does this, or he used to do this show for a channel here in the UK called Dave. It is called a show called Modern Life is Goodish. And it's an amazing, absolutely amazing show. It's funny as hell. If you're American, you might... I don't know if you'll get his humour. That's the thing. I don't know if you'll get his humour if you're American. Because American humour and British humour are completely different. So I don't know if you'd get David Gorman. But you might. You honestly might. And I would definitely suggest looking him up. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. He's a very funny guy. One of his parts of his act is he does this thing called a found poem. Basically, he takes a look at one particular article in news and on news and online, and he looks at the news article, reads the news article, and then also reads the comments of said news article and from several different sites, and then reads all the ridiculous comments. It's really funny and really amazing. I don't know if you'd actually understand why that's funny, but it is. Because the things some people type in those comment sections, it's just weird. He's also very much an observational humorist. So if, he looks at stuff and, his comedy is not just based on like jokes. It's based on like things that normal people would notice in actual real life. So it's a really interesting show. Go and check him up. Go and check out this. This show. It was in Wrexham where I went to go and see it, and we had a pretty decent crowd. Not sold out, but pretty decent. Almost near sold out at the Wrexham University. And he's just done I think last night was in Liverpool, and he's been doing this tour since last September, so over a year. It's a big tour, so you can probably still catch it if you want. But it's an amazing tour. Honestly, you'll love it. His comedy in tour is just like the TV show Modern Life is Goodish. So, if you like that TV show, you'll love Dave Gorman live, because literally the one thing I didn't like about Modern Life is Goodish is it looked like it was just one show at one place in the world. It's just one place in the world, and that's what made it kind of annoying. But what he's done is taken the best elements of Modern Life is Goodish and taking it on the road, so it makes it amazing. And I'm trying not to spoil the show for you guys, because the fact is, I think you should go and see it. So I'm not going to say anything about any of the jokes that I heard whilst at the show. I'm just going to say, if you've never heard of Dave Gorman, go and look him up. He's amazing. And I'm going to stop kissing Dave Gorman's arse now. But please go and see the show. It's amazing. You'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. And it was definitely, I think, I'm glad I kicked off my bucket list, because I'm not a huge comedy person, but he's one of the people I definitely wanted to see before I die. He's definitely one of the people I wanted to see in comedy. And I'm glad I did see him. And now the next person I want to go and see is Jimmy Carr. And I will. I will try and see Jimmy Carr before the end of next year. So that's one of the things I will try and do, especially since he's actually coming to Manchester in the next couple of months. So I'll do that next April, I think it is. Jimmy Carr's in Manchester on one of his shows, so I definitely want to go and see that. And I definitely will. That's the thing. Next year I plan to get out there more and see more things. Every year I say I'm going to do that, and I end up not doing it. And I'm really annoyed with the fact I end up not doing it. So next year, in 2020, I'm going to get out there, and I'm going to get myself to more events, more comedy shows, more. I'm going to get myself out there more and go to more comedy shows, more wrestling events, more music things. I've been to a lot of music events this year as a roaming reporter for Power Zone, as the roadie. And I love doing that, and I will continue to do that whilst in 2020. So if you see me at an event, hit me up. I will shout you. I will say hello. I will shake your hand. I might even write you an autograph. I might, if you notice me as Lantern Joe. But right there, I am Joe the Roadie. So there's a difference between the two places. There is a difference between Joe the Roadie, Joe himself, and of course Lantern Joe. But I like Joe the Roadie. Joe the Roadie is pretty cool, and Joe the Roadie and Lantern Joe they are characters, they are personas, but that doesn't mean that I can't use them as ways to meet people. And definitely going to do that, because they are what they are. They are personas. They are extensions of my character. And because of the fact that they are extensions of my character, I'm able to use them to get myself out there more, because, Joe is quite shy. But Lantern Joe, he's not shy, he's quite confident. And he loves doing it. He loves doing YouTube. He loves being amazing in his own special way. And then Joe the Roadie, he just loves being a record, at concerts. So, it's always a good thing to be Joe the Roadie or Lantern Joe. I just love being those two characters. It's I feel like they are extensions of me. So if I want to hide the true self away, I can be that character. But I can still be me at that place. I can still be Joe. It's just that I'm more about promoting. I'm more about publicizing the fact that Power Zone is a thing when I'm at my shows. I'm more about that. When I'm at a concert, I am more about getting out there and saying, you know, publicizing Power Zone. That's really what I'm out there for. If I go to a concert or a festival, that's what I'm there for. I am there as an extension of Power Zone. And since my brother's on a diet right now, he's the actual host of the show, I'm the co-host, I have to take over most of his hosting duties. Because basically, well, he doesn't want to drink. And if he goes to a pub, he's going where concerts are going to happen, he might be tempted to drink. So with that in mind, he stopped doing that. He stopped going to shows. I've literally taken over that part of Power Zone. I'm the one who goes to shows now. Because, you know, he just doesn't want to, he wants to go to shows, believe me, he would love to go to another show, but the fact is, it's potentially dangerous for him to go to shows. Not in the fact that, like, physical danger, but, like, in the way of mental danger. He's going to be tempted to drink if he's at a show, so it's best if I go to the shows, and then, as time goes on, he'll eventually get back into the fold, and, you know, the Baron that is alcohol won't affect him anymore. And as soon as that happens, he'll be back in his shows and he'll be able to enjoy alcohol and enjoy being, you know, at show. Enjoy being the host of Power Zone again. But also within range. You know, he won't get back to the way he was. He won't be the person he is. He'll just be he'll just enjoy what he has. You know, the great thing is about alcohol is if you enjoy it in moderation. Anything is good in moderation. If you use it to extremities and extremes, then it's dangerous for you. And that's the same with anything. So, with that in mind, try not to use anything to its extremities. Don't do that. What you need to do is use things to normal standards and try to take whatever you're doing in moderation. Don't go to extremes. Don't be addicted to things. I mean, like, I'm addicted to chocolate. So, you know, and chocolate is good for you. But, chocolate's not really good for you, but I like chocolate. And the bad points of chocolate are things that I, have to deal with on my own. Like, I always get spots, like, all over the place when I have chocolate. So, yeah, it's not always great. I don't think it's like an allergic reaction to chocolate. It's just something that happens when I have a lot of chocolate. So, it's just a thing. It's not an allergic reaction. It's just a thing. And I wish there was a way out. I wish there was not. I wish I didn't get it, but I do. Yeah, so I wish I didn't get it, but I do. So I can't exactly stop it, but that is one of the things that happens to me when I consume chocolate. But that's okay. I want to beat all these people because, you know, just to see where everything is. And then Diancie. Can I beat a Diancie? Earthquake. Ooh, I can. Okay, Earthquake did a lot of damage. Does it kill? Does it kill? Does it kill? It does kill! Alright, cool. Prism will be back on Friday and will face the final two members of the Elite Four and the champion. Okay? And the champion will face the final two members of the Elite Four and the champion. Okay? Fisher! Wow! Oh my god! Oh dear. I don't have anything over the level of level 75, so actually this is gonna hurt. He can actually hit Fisher on every one of my Pokemon. This is actually quite bad. And he has EQ too, because he's a ground type, obviously, so there goes Wet Lights. Oh, Wet Lights lived, Wet Lights lived. Surf, get rid of this darn Dug Trio, it's going to ruin my life. I will take a crit. I will take a crit. Bye-bye, Dug Trio. Oh, that was scary. That was scary. Fisher! What the hell? I'm running back to heal. If I can find my way back, that is. Yeah, if I can find my way back, I will run back and heal. But I don't know if I can find my way back. This might take some time. Where is it? There it is. Okay. There we go. I found my way off this this crater, and now I will heal. Because I am in a little bit of trouble. Heal me up, please, Nurse Joy. I am not dealing with this today. I am not dealing with this well today. I will deal with this. We will get to the storyline, but might take some time. But that's okay. Maybe it would be better if I just bike. Because biking is it's slightly faster than running. It's not as fast, but you know, it's not like amazing speeds, especially if I get lost, but it's fast. It works. I see. I see. I was going the wrong way. Okay. You go there. And there's the guy I faced just last time. Oh, we're here. Okay. We are here. I want to go and see what else is around, just in case. Because I faced you, right? Yeah, I faced you. Yeah, I think that's everything. I think I cleared her out. Yay! Okay. Right, let's go and deal with this then. Although there's a dust ball here. Right, let's go and deal with the Infernal Cultists. Let's go and deal with the Infernal Cultists. And whatever they're planning to do. Where is it? Where is it? It's over here. Okay. Ah, Joe. Good to see you. Ah, Joe, good to see you. I guess it's down to the four of us. Yes, it is. I don't know what, but it is down to the four of us. I actually need to switch my phone on silent. There we go. The Infernal Cult works from here. This is where they broadcast their signal from. It's like a maze in here though, so be careful. Let's split up into two groups. One gym leader and one kid. Nora, you come with me. And Joe, you go with Diana. The main priority is finding a way to reverse whatever mind control he's got in this region. But if you see Zenith, get him. There's no way he can handle at least two of us. At least two Legendaries, no matter how strong he is. Joe, Joe beat him before. After all, let's go or not get caught. Don't be dumb. Nora, we'll go first. Oh boy, this is going to be dangerous. You're with me, Joe. Let's go as long as we're careful. More importantly, quiet, and we'll be fine. We'll meet up with them, and hopefully, yeah. We'll meet up with them, hopefully, yeah. Alright, let's do this. Don't move. Persephone, not now. You've been lying to me this whole time. I finally bit the bullet and followed you. I had to know. Wherever you go, Darkrai is always there. Following you, admiring you. How'd you do it? And now you're back in the Infernal Cult? You abandoned me. Here? Die? You left me? Cresselia is sent to rescue us both. But not you. You were too scared. Persephone, please be quiet. They'll hear us. I'm done being silenced by you. I've spent 3 years underneath Freak's mind control after you were scared to help. We were cultists. You don't remember how awful it was? You left me in hell. Oh. And you expect my forgiveness? Do you know how I had to escape? You know, I'd like to know how you escaped. I don't appreciate name-calling either. I'm not a freak. I know we're enemies. Let's try and be polite to one another. Guards? Lead our fine guests to their rooms. You'll love it here. We have complimentary butlers and a nice heated pool, but you won't get to see any of that. I'm afraid the lighting is a bit different in those rooms underneath the base, Persephone. Than your base, Persephone. Hopefully, Joe will have a better time in mine. Am I able to escape again? You look comfy. I told you would enjoy your stay. I'm disappointed you have to hear about all that. You seem like a smart kid. Thank you. I'm sure you figured out my ability. Mind control. It's such an ugly term. I prefer mind optimization. Yeah, not mind control, mind optimization. Now there's an episode title. Mind optimization. And plus, it's not perfect. I need someone's DNA to do it. And now I finally have yours. Funny how that works, isn't it? In fact, I have the DNA of almost everyone in the region, thanks to the vaccine. Oh, so that's how you were doing it. That's how you did it. That's how you got everyone's DNA. Using the vaccine, you were able to take blood samples of everyone's DNA, and DNA is in blood, so basically he has everyone's DNA on file. Great. He's like the NHS, except for the fact he's evil. And the NHS is good. Really, I owe it to Recruza. Fake vaccines are just a convenient excuse for getting DNA of everyone in Torrent. I was worried at first. Diana was able to escape. It seems that legendaries are strong enough to let their trainers resist my control. I was worried that you would be the same. But then I heard about the prophecy. Of course, you thought that meant you had a traitor in your midst. By now, you know my ability. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna keep drilling you, consistently enforcing and reinforcing my power onto you until your mind becomes mine. Let's get started, shall we? Would you like kindly to go place your hand on the back wall? The door is locked with a fingerprint scanner. Alright, fine. Oh, wonderful. That was easy. This is going to be fantastic. Next, I'd like you to... Okay, then. This can wait. It seems like a fight is breaking out in the hall. I'll be right back. It seems your friend, Clarif, and that girl have been found. You guard him. Don't talk to him. Don't even look at him. I'll be back in a few minutes. Back off, kid. I'm not supposed to be talking to you, no matter how much you bug me. We're listening. Weren't you listening? Bugging me ain't gonna work. Oh, kid, stop it. You're annoying me. Hey, okay, that's it. Notice how I locked the door? That's because I'm not an idiot. It's a fingerprint lock, and that means... even if you beat me, you're still not getting out. Well, it's time to fudge you up then, isn't it? That's what it is. It's time to fudge you up. I hope people just don't go down, don't want to go and eat fudge now because I said the word fudge. I try not to swear these days, so I will replace certain words with certain other words that I think are okay to say, like the word fudge, for example. You know what I want to say, but I'm not going to say it because that'll get me demonetized or get my video restricted so you guys don't see it, so it doesn't go out there into feeds. But if I say the word fudge, it doesn't do that, and the YouTube algorithm doesn't pick up on the fact I want to swear, because I didn't swear. So that's what I do these days, you know, I just say a word that sounds like it, but it isn't it. And I can get away with it. It's an easy fix, you know what I mean? I could just, like, not swear, but where's the fun in that, eh? Die. Yeah, destroyed. Ugh. Ugh. Obtain the DNA of an infernal cultist. Thank you. Right, so I guess I need to load up my... toot my flute. Yeah, I need to toot my flute. Infernal cultist. Yes. Unlock. Can I relock the door? Oh, I can't relock the door. Okay, so I think this should... Ooh, TM113 for Snarl. I think this is where we're going to end off today. Well, sort of end off today's episode. I need to go and heal my Pokemon. Hopefully I can find somewhere that can heal and save and stuff like that. You know, it would be nice if the Infernal Cultists have a Pokemon Center. That would be awesome, but I don't know if they do. It'd be great if they did, but I don't think so. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna beat up these people, and then we'll end off today's episode there. Baltoy. I can handle a Baltoy. It's not a Delta, so it's dead. It's very much dead. Beautiful. And we get level 75 for Piggy. Awesome. Okay, so this is... What is this? Oh, TM12 for Permafrost. That's a new move. What's it do? What's Permafrost do? I want to end off this episode, but I want to see what this does. I also want to heal up my Pokemon. Hopefully there's a place to do that. Permafrost. The ground freezes at the foe's feet, giving the chance to freeze anyone that steps in. So it's basically a freeze version of, well, a certain move that you guys know, like Toxic Spikes. You know, our Toxic Spikes poisons the poisons enemies. This freezes them. So that's pretty cool. Is there anything else? Ooh, that's important. I'll take that. What is this? TM14 for Confide. Okay. Wait, no. That's not what that just said, Joe. What did it say? TM114 is Corride. A user shoots a gush of acid at the foe, which is strong against steel types. Oh, so it's a poison type move that affects steel types. That's cool. Corrode. That's there you go. That's better. Corrode. A poison type move that hits steel types. Awesome. Okay, Lididian. I want to end off this episode, but I also want to heal. You know what? I'm just going to end off this episode as soon as we finish with this battle, okay? That's bad. Let's do that. How are you faster than me? Do you have, like, speed boost? We'll end off this episode as soon as we finish this battle. Trevenant. Okay, so it's regular Nick. It's not Delta Nick. Oh, I missed! No! Woodhammer's gonna kill me. Damn it! If I'd hit that blizzard... If I'd hit that blizzard... He would have been dead. If I had hit that blizzard, he would have been dead. Let's see how much a flamethrower does in this situation then. Nice! It's a crit! Beautiful! And a Tentacruel. I don't have anything for that. Really don't have anything for that, but... honestly, I actually really don't have anything for this, because... I want to go and Sage? I don't have an electric type on this team, so I don't really have a way around like water poison types like Tentacruel here. I mean, it could have been its Delta form, but it's not. It's actually its original form. Oh, come on, Sage. I need you to live this so I can hit the Earthquake. Oh my god, you took that like a beast. This should kill. Although you are quite defensive. Ah, it's dead. Alright, awesome. So I'm going to find a way to heal my Pokemon, and I shall see you guys in the next episode. So if you did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, damn it. You two, wait. The prisoner escaped. You know, the one who actually tried to take us down? Who could actually take us down? That one kid I asked you to... to guard? Wait, our big announcement starts soon. We can't have him interfering. You two are gonna guard me. Quickly, we need to get to the studio room. And we'll do that in the next episode of our Pokemon Pokemon Insurgence Metroid Run. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But until next time, I am Lantern Joe. Me to the Pokemon get to Lazar. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And of course, you can ring the bell and you'll be notified first when those videos come out. You can follow me on Twitter at Lantern Joe, where you'll get news, thoughts, and opinions from me, Joe, and the rest of the Lantern Nation. And of course, if you're a fan of this sort of thing, then you might like Power Zone Metal, a radio show presented by me and my brother Dan, aka the Gentleman of Metal. You can find out more information about that on powerzonemetal.uk. And of course, if you want to watch more videos, you can watch them by clicking in the top right and top left hand corner of this here end card. And of course, until next time, from me, Joe, and from the rest of the Lantern Nation, we'll see you again.